Hey, it's Robin from Robin's Creative Space. Today is day 66 in my art journal, being in one of my art journals for the day. Right now, I wanted to bring up a couple things before I started. First off, one thing I had mentioned about wanting to art journal was to check out what I have here on hand, what I can do with it. And one thing I have is a very inexpensive watercolor set, and it's made by Artistro. First thing I've ever bought from them. I swatched it out today and I like the colors. They're kind of pretty, and I thought, well, let's see what I can do with it. I am not a watercolorist. I have watercolored somewhat by just laying colors down and seeing what can happen with them, but it's been a long time. And I thought, well, I'll just use this set and see how it looks. There's some colors that I really like. I love that blue, the orange, I guess it's like a magenta. There's another sort of magenta. Purple. That's a beautiful blue. Now you can hear my dog running in the back. Because he just always wants to be heard when I'm on the camera. Anyway, so I like it. I really like the metallics down here. I think they're super pretty. It came with a water brush. It came with an eraser that I took out because I used it. It came with another little brush that I haven't used yet. It also came with a 2B drawing pencil that is really nice. I've taken that out and used it already, and a sponge, and it also came with this little palette here. So it was a pretty cool little set, and it was very inexpensive. Like I said, you know, I can't really rate it because I haven't really worked with it yet, but it seems to have good pigment. At least it did when I did the swatches. I lightly did this page because I want to do some neurographic style drawings, just because I have a lot of things bothering me right now. And doing those types of doodles where you just really get into putting the lines down, curving them out. If you're interested, there's a lot of people who do some really good videos on neurographic style art. I don't want to call it neurographic art because that is more of a psychiatry term. And so I just call it a style. And it's a lot of what, you know, you do with doodles, just like kind of what I did here, you know, putting my lines in, what I've done with my other doodles. So that's just, you know, where I want to start with. I want to do something on here. And I also used my acrylic inks, and I had prepped a page here that I also want to do. And like I said, this was with acrylic inks and water, and just kind of smeared it. So that's pretty much what I'm going to do today. I'm trying to get out of my head, and right now I'm really in my head, and I need to get out of it because I'm overthinking a lot of situations, and it's just overwhelming for me at the moment. And I have to get to where I can kind of process things a little better, just because sometimes, you know, I tend to way overthink things. So anyway, that's today. Today's day 66 for me. And over the weekend, I had a lot of errands and things I was doing and trying to work on my washing machine, which I did not fix, unfortunately. Sometimes I think I need to start a little YouTube channel saying, girl, you can fix this, because I have learned how to fix a lot of things in my lifetime. But my vacuum broke, and I did fix that, so I was very happy about that. So my vacuum's good, my washer's not, but it was broken already, so, you know, it didn't really lose anything on that. And it's still walking down to the laundromat, but luckily we have one in the mobile home park I live in, and so that's great. That's pretty much it for me, and I will see you soon. Bye-bye.